How this video got over 4K views is beyond me. I might have liked it at the time, but now, not really. Yeah, it was pretty bad. This one desperately needs an updated narration, and here I am, doing it for you today. It's funny, I did this story originally as my very first ever birthday video. I was turning 20 years old at the time, and now that I'm much older, being 29, yeah, I can definitely say that this video has not aged very well. But it's okay, it's time to update it. With that being said, enjoy! It was my son's 5th birthday party. My wife and I knew it was an important birthday. Next year, our little Mikey would go to school, so this was sort of an end of an era, however short. After a lot of debating, we decided on a clown for the entertainment. I was against it. I was one of the many people who were afraid of clowns. As a kid, I trembled, shook, and started hyperventilating at the sight of one on television. But our son was not. Ever since Laura bought him some computer games starring a clown, he had loved them. As a father, I knew what I had to do in order to make my little boy the happiest. And if that meant ordering a clown, then I would order a clown. Besides, I was a grown-up. They didn't scare me anymore. Or so I hoped. The kids were playing in the yard, stuffing their faces with cake and snacks and enjoying the world in the innocent way only kids can. Laura and I waited for the clown in the living room. He was already 30 minutes late, but you can't expect clowns to be punctual. Finally, he arrived, carrying a large pink bag. He introduced himself as Bonko and sat on our couch. He really was your classic clown. White makeup, colorful puffy costume, big shoes, big red nose, and an orange wig, the works. Laura asked if she could bring him anything. He declined. He sat in our living room for something like 15 minutes, smoking and tapping his shoe on the floor. He seemed nervous, and I could have sworn that I could have seen him drinking out of a flask. "Is this your first time?" I asked. He chuckled, and without looking at me, said, "It always is." I didn't understand what he meant. After he finished his smoke, he put on a happy clown grin, grabbed his bag, and stood up. He gave me a tap on the back. I thought that it was possible that he might have sensed my childhood fear and tried to relax me. Bonko went outside and started the show. He juggled, told jokes, sprayed water around, did some classic slapstick. Even I have to admit, he was good, and the kids were just as entranced. "And now for the big finish," he declared. He took out 3 colorful boxes from his bag. They looked like birthday presents. "Pick one, birthday boy," Mikey thought to himself. He looked so cute, like he was pretending to be an adult. Laura snapped a picture. He finally picked the middle one. Bonko sighed and grabbed it. "Oh boy." "Good choice," he said in a cartoony voice. Though I swore I could hear some sort of sadness in there. Bonko opened the box, and he took out a knife. Laura and I were shocked, and Before we could do anything, Banco started cutting his own face. Bits of makeup-covered skin fell to the ground. The children were screaming. Our little Mikey was covered in the clown's blood and crying. I ran to stop Banco, but he collapsed on the ground. The paramedics declared him dead. I looked inside the other boxes. In one was a small rifle, and in the other, a can of lighter fluid and a box of matches. All the kids, including our little Mikey, had to go to therapy. We told the police, and they just looked to the floor, ignoring us. I decided that I couldn't let this blow over. I tracked down the company that sent us the clown. It was situated in a small, 2-story building. I expected a run-down, scary old place, but it was quite neat and modern. I marched to the manager's office, not letting anyone stop me. I looked around. In his office were blown-up pictures of clowns with their faces cut off, heads cut off, bullet holes in their foreheads, faces burned off. It was terrible. And in every picture, they had poor, young children crying. The manager was a skinny man in a tie. He looked to be in his late 40s, and he had big, bulging eyes. "Why are you even doing this?" I yelled. He didn't answer. He just laughed in my face. 2 big guys came from behind me and dragged me out. "I will find someone who will make you pay. I won't be silent." He smiled at me and motioned his goons to hold me in place. "Do you love your family?" he asked. "Of course," I said. "That's why I'm here." "You made a mistake, sir," he said. "Enjoy the rest of your life." It has been 43 days since then, and I'm still very afraid.